Hello everybody, how are you? I hope everybody's fine and welcome again in this new video in which we will see together a case in Telegram. It's in LBE community group, Telegram group, group designed for LBE users. And the case here is this one here, where we have 3 files. In fact, this guy here, Faisal Bin, is trying to do clear me of his file, and he was faced with some issues. So let's help him together, and let's see how we can deal with this case. As I understood from her, even if I didn't ask him about the model or the other information about the laptop, but from the executable file he uploaded here, it's Dell. As you can see here, it's Dell E5540. So here it is, but in fact I won't use this file as my computer or my Defender blocks it, as it's infected by a virus. So we will opt for a file downloaded directly from Dell support. So what is supposed to do here is, as he joined the executable file, then he needs obvious repair and clean me. So here, as you can see here, when I make manual me, I have no any output folder as the comp folder. So he is faced by some issues with the flash image tool. In fact, I have asked him to copy the log of the flash image tool to check with him what's the issue, but as he didn't understood what I mean, even if I joined the photos here to try to explain, so I just offered him to upload the file there, and I will try to check if I can do something. So let's download the files first, then we will explain step by step. So first of all, let's put the files in LBE here. Let's create a folder with his name, Faisal Bin, like this. Open, save. Let's download the second one. Okay, let's go to the folder, desktop here, and Bios fixing here and here. So we have the files. So one with 8 MB and one with 4 MB, which simply means that it's one BIOS image split into 2 parts. Each part is made in a separate BIOS chip. As you can see here, this file, the 8 MB one, has a descriptor and it has no footer, but the 4 MB one will have the footer. So we have to combine these 2 files before doing any repair or any cleaning. We will use LBE, of course. Let's fire it first. So as I said, it's a Dell, which can be understood from here, E5540, and A24 is simply the version of the BIOS. So by tackling a lot the Dell files, you will be able to recognize bill files. Sorry, you will be able to recognize Dell files from their names. So, and it's usually joined with the Bios version. So we will search for it in the internet. Let's go to Dell support. Okay, let's open the Dell support, and or simply we will do this Dell E5540 and BIOS, simply like this, enter. So let's go to, so as you can see here, the guy has in fact downloaded the last update, the new one, I mean. So A24, and we got here A24. Let's just download it. Let's put in our working folder here, Faisal bin, and let's create another folder with the name exe, open and save. Okay, let's check if we got our LBE ready. Yes. Okay. So we have the files, and as it's dual ship storage system, ship storage system simply means that the board has two BIOS chips which contains both together, if combined, one single full BIOS image. That's called dual chip storage. To be sure of that, you can try to open the file, the 8 MB one here in our case, with UEFI tool like this, and you will get this message. Image is truncated. Just click OK, and here at the bottom you will have this message: BIOS region is located outside of the opened image. So outside of the opened image, because the BIOS region is not full on this 8 MB file, we still have some of it in the second file of 4 MB. If your system uses dual chip storage, please append another part to the opened image. So which means that we will need to combine these two files. And if we try to open the 4 MB one, we will get the UEFI image. So let's combine these files first. So we go for LBE user, you go to extra BIOS utility, you go to combine files, and you open your first file here, which is the 8 MB. You have to pay attention. Sometimes the first file can be smaller than the second one, so it's not always the case that the first one should be the biggest. No, that's not correct. It's not a rule. So let's open the first one. Anyway, you will have to check the code here to check if you have opened the first file. Then we will open the second file here and combine. We will get our file here. So let's close this one. So we have our file of 12 MB. Now we will need to extract the BIOS region from this executable file to inject it in the combined file. before doing clear me, of course, because it's the easiest way. We can do both ways, clean me, then repair the BIOS region, or change the BIOS region to update the BIOS, but that will need to combine the two files that we will that will need to split the files again. So split the 12 megabyte file to two parts, 8 mega and 4 mega. So better to start by repairing or updating the BIOS region. So for that we go to Dell tools, and we go to repair bin file, and here we choose, here in select exe file, we choose our executable file, this one. So we are in file bin, and we will go to exe folder, and we select this one, and we don't need to select the original BIOS here. We just click here, process, to get the HDR file, process, okay. And if we open the exe file, we will find the HDR file. So the HDR file can be sometimes decrypted. If so, you will need to check this and choose it again here, choose the HDR file, and then click process again, and you will get a second HDR file which is decrypted. So if it's encrypted, which you can notice from this window here, so if you're experienced with encrypted files, you will know from this window, from the code of your extracted HDR, you will know that it's encrypted or decrypted. If it's encrypted, you will have to check this box here, and again process. You will get second file, which will be the appropriate one to appropriate file to use to extract the BIOS region and the main region of the which is contained in the HDR file or executable file. So as we have an decrypted file here, we don't need to check this. We already have the right HDR file, but there's a trick. If you're confused, you don't know how to tell if it's encrypted or decrypted, here's a trick which I will share with you. You go to Me Support Tools, and here you open the HDR file. So you will get this message, BIOS structure error, please be sure BIOS signature is valid. Just ignore by clicking OK and analyze the file. So you will get me informations, as you can see here. So if it's encrypted, you won't get this at all. So as we got this information about the me region from the HDR file, then we are sure 100% that this HDR file is not encrypted, and we can use it to extract the BIOS guard and the other files from it. So go back to Dell tools, and here now we have to choose the desired HDR by clicking on go and selecting the HDR file, this one, and we go to step here to repair computer BIOS, process exe HDR file. Here we click on go, we will get this window, this new window, which automatically handles our HDR here, or selects the HDR file. We just push the button process, and here we got error git not found. Okay, let's do this. Okay, if you got any error like this, you go to here, extra header size, and you select the next one, process. Okay, again 32, process. Now something wrong. No, let's just close this and let's delete this folder. Okay, let's ignore, let's delete these, and we can ignore the folder, cancel. So what do we have done here? So we have the executable file here, and we got an executable, and go, sorry, not go, process, success. So again the HDR file is there. It just replaced the already one which we have, and let's choose the HDR here and push the button, go, process. Now that's fine. So there was something, I have done something wrong in the first place, but now we got all the files. So we have the BIOS guard here, or the system BIOS, and we have the Intel Management Engine. So we will use both. So let's copy them and put them on the working folder here. Close this. Now we will go to utility here, BIOS separate repair, and select file for repair. Here we select the original file, the combined file here, and we will replace the BIOS region by checking this box here and giving it the BIOS region, this one, extracted from the executable file, and replace. So let's keep that name, close this. So we got, close this. So we have our file. So let's delete this one, we don't need it anymore, and to avoid any mistake, so now we have our full BIOS image updated. We simply now need to do clean me. So we will go to Me Support Tools, open the file here, which one? The modded one, of course, and let's analyze it. What do we have? 5 MB, so we have to choose it here, and minimize this, and let's check the flash image tool. 9 5 12 16 76, I have it in my database. So 9 5 12, here it is. Let's use it. Double click. We have to wait for it to be decrypted. If you got this message, load XML config failed to, just ignore, close, and reopen. Double click again here. You won't get that error anymore in the second time. So you go to file, open, and you give it the modded file, of course. So we choose all files there, and we will open the modded file, this one. We go to build setting, we uncheck this generate intermediate build files. Okay, we go to meridian, we go to features supported, we go to anti-theft technology permanently disabled, we have to make it on yes. Okay, we go to boot guard, it should be on 0 profile. We go to integrated clock controller, it shouldn't be anything except 0 default. Okay, and we go to PCH straps, we go to number 2, we check if all these are 0x00, and there we should have false, false, false. We save as default, let's keep the default name, here it is. We close this. Now we will use this one, the Intel Management Engine extracted from the executable file. We have this permi, which is this one, uploaded by the LBE tool to our working folder to use it, but we will ignore it and we will use this one. Let's move this one to this folder with the name of the file which we're trying to clear, and again move it to the second folder, the comp, and you go to meridian, right click, rename, right click, cut, you go to this file, right click, rename, right click, paste, and you have meridian replaced. You go back, you open this one, the LBE cleared files is a folder created by LBE in which it will put the output files. We reopen the flash image tool, and we go to file, open, and we choose untitled and check if you're exactly on your working folder. Sorry, so I have clicked twice on the flash image tool, that's why we got the second one opened. So I said when we try to open the file, we have to pay attention if we are opening it from the working folder. So we choose untitled, of course, the configuration file, open, and now we just build our image, and we will get two files here. We will have to accept this, and here we have three files. First one, second one, first one 8 MB, second one 4 MB, and the combination of two files. So this is a full views image. In fact, this is a full views image. So this platform, this Dell uses a BIOS of 12 MB, not 8 MB, and not 4 MB. So the full BIOS image here should be both files combined, 8 and 4 MB files. So this is how we do it, and we can analyze our output file by just name it here, no, not there, and be cleared, and we choose the 12 MB and analyze enter, and we have the result here in front of you. You can check. We have identical configuration of Mi region, except that one is updated to our out image is updated to 95.65.3000 version. So this is how we do it. So using LBE, and in fact you can do that manually by simply if you don't have LBE, you can do it using the flash image tool alone. So you will have to download the flash image tool and download the appropriate or extract your files from the executable file. You can use tool this one which I have in my era support group. This Dell, this tool, I have it in Telegram group. I will put a link in the description of the video. So you open this one and you go to where you have the executable file here, and you copy the path of that folder like this, and you came here, right click to paste that path, and you hit enter on your keyboard, and you will get a folder with the name of the executable file and added and extracted, which contains the files. So this is how you do it if you don't have LBE. And now let's download the files from Telegram, which I did earlier. First one. So let's save as, put where within here. So we have out image 1, out image 2. Here we have first file, so different names. That's good. And we go to our folder here. So we have the first file, 8 mega. Open it, and we will open out image 1, analyze, compare. Okay. Different. Why? I don't know why. Let's check the biggest one. I don't have the biggest one. The first one, I don't have it. Why they are different? First file, second file. What did they do? So LBE first file, 8 mega, and out image, analyze, data compare. Different. Why? Something wrong or what? Or 4 mega? Analyze. And these are identical. Why those are? Oh yes, no, I know why. For these files, I have used the spare me. I have used the file that is the me engine file that is on the database, which means this one. Let's open the original file, which is this one, after we mod it. So as you can see here, it's 9 5 14 17 24, not like our actual files now. Sorry, not there, not like these ones, which are 9 5 65 300. So we can do it again using the spare me, the one which is supplied by the LBE database. So what we have to do, let's just create a new file, a new folder, and let's put the file, or just copy it, the original one, modded, paste, and sorry, cancel, we have to do that here. So let's copy it. Okay, we already have it, as we have done it there anyway, and we simply do this, open. Now if we open the new folder, and we said it's 5 MB, yes, and let's choose it, let's open, we will get the spare me here. As far as the tool opens, we will get the spare me here. Here it is. So let's open in the folder, open the modded file, and do the same steps, build setting, generate, okay, region, configuration, feature supported, Intel on TTF technology, we have to put it on yes, okay, boot guard is on 0, file here should be default, okay, and for PSH straps we have already seen that it's as it should, so we just save as. Now we have to use another name in case, or let's keep the default as we will get it in this new folder. So we simply have to pay attention that we are working in our working folder. So let's close, we go back here and we move this permit to here again, we open here, we move it to here, we open, we right click the BIOS region, rename, right click cut, spare me, right click, rename, right click, paste, my region is replaced. Now we will open the tool, flash image tool, and we will choose the configuration file and then build our image. File, open. So it should be the untitled file which is in new folder, not here. So because we have one here, so we have to choose the one in new folder as we are trying to do the job again using a different me region version, file version. So open and let's build the image. We will have to answer yes here. we have the files. Now if we open this one, and the first ones, this one which we downloaded from Telegram, first it has the name first, this one has the name second. Now they should be identical, of course. So identical, and of course it's same thing with the 4 mega. So go back, new folder, LBE cleared, for compare. Okay, that's it. So this is how you do it, and I hope things are clear. And if any confusion, or if you haven't understood something, you just have to ask me in the comments of this video, and I will explain anything that you wish to be explained. Anyway, I am planning to do, in fact, a series of videos in which I will tackle each version of Mi Engine, and we will see each version how we can do clear me for each version. So I hope I will have time to start that as soon as possible, as many guys have asked me to do that. But I think the first video will be to explain a very beautiful guide on how to do clean me, which can be checked in WinRide forum. It's a beautiful guide. We will check it together in a video in which we will try to explain briefly, because if we have to explain those things in details, we will need a lot of videos for that, which means a lot of time, which I don't have. So we will try to explain briefly, and in fact it's not difficult thing to understand. You just have to read it and try to do exercises on clearing files, and by the time we will be able to understand how to deal with any case. So I hope things are clear and that you have learned something new in this video. And if someone wishes to see how we can do this without using LBE, just let me know in the comments. I will try to do a video, or separate video, in which I won't use LBE at all, and we can check together how we can do it without using LBE. But as you have seen with LBE, it's really quick and no need to do a lot of downloads. You already have your database which contains the files that you will need, and you just push buttons and this job can be done. The job that we have done now can be done, in fact, in less than 5 minutes. So I wish you good night and good day for others. It's late here, and I have to stop here, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.